land a role in Dreamgirls. Over 781 other.
85 others. 785. Yeah. I was
700.
86.
You were 786.
Yeah, I guess altogether it was 786 of us that auditioned, and they like went around the world searching for Effie.
You never acted in a film before.
No.
So how'd you pull that off?
Once again, I had to go back to that. First, I said, okay, well, if God placed me here, I have no choice but to be prepared. There's a lot of things going through my mind. And then also I was like, I used to always say, if I can get through Idol, I can get through anything. And I'm so grateful for that experience because I learned so much. Everything is a lesson. And I learned so much through that experience. And it's not many people that get a second chance.
Right.
And on the level and the platform that I did with something like Dreamgirls.
Did you believe it was a second chance?
Yeah, in a way, yeah. It's like, but even when I was eliminated, I said, you know what? God has something in store for me.
Yeah.
I don't know when, I don't know how, I don't know where, but it's coming.
Why did you believe that?
I guess you call it faith. I really, truly believe that. Like, there's nothing, no one could tell me different. And I'm like, he wouldn't give me a gift like this.
Right.
Just to, it has to be a reason. And I always felt there was a purpose for my life in this way. Like this, I knew that at 7, what I wanted to do, who I was, and what my plan was. Like, okay, and I've been working ever since I was 7 years old. So I had a made up mind. And I had that faith along with it to know that it would happen.
So you always believed it was there as long as you put in the effort.
Right, yes. Yeah, and I knew that. And it's like, sometimes you get tired and it's like, okay, I got to keep going. You know, even when it got down to the final 2 weeks of the audition process for Dreamgirls, I ended up getting a call saying I didn't get the part. And everybody around me was like, oh, but you did great, and, don't worry about it. And my mom was saying she didn't want me to, basically get hurt in it anymore, didn't fall into it any deeper, or just let it go and move on. And I said, Lord, it's okay what they think, but I still believe.
Right.
It could be to the point where they can go cast somebody else, and they would still have to come back and cast me. That's how much I believe this is my part. And sure enough, that's exactly what happened.
They did. They cast somebody else?
Yeah, I don't know if they cast somebody else, but they called me and told me, you know what, you didn't get the part. And then all of a sudden, Jennifer Hudson, you're at Effie White. I didn't even unpack my suitcase. I left it in the middle of the floor. When I got home, I was like, no, I'm going back out to LA, so it's no need to unpack that. I'll wait.
Right.
And like the next day or so, it was a weekend, probably by that Sunday. I got home that Friday, that Sunday they called and they was like, you coming back? Okay, here go my suitcase. I'm on my way to the airport. Where do you need me